Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Days of Our Lives spoilers recap for Wednesday, February 1, reveals that Stefan Demira, Brandon Barash, was confused about where he was and why he was tied up. Gabi Hernandez, Camila Banas, lashed out at Dr. Wilhelm Rolf, Richard Wharton, since he was supposed to give Stefan his memories back, not take them away. Dr. Rolf defended himself since he did the best he could with the old equipment he had to work with. Gabi urged Stefan to look at her and focus on what he felt, so he thought for a moment and realized he loved her with all his heart. Although Gabi worried Stefan might be faking it, he pushed her to kiss him and find out. Gabi locked lips with Stefan and felt a real spark again, so she was relieved to know all his feelings had rushed back to him. Upstairs at the Demira mansion, Anna Demira, Leon Hunley, was working on Marlena Evans' Deidre Hall eulogy when Chloe Lane, Nadia Abdurlin, arrived looking for Stefan. Chloe admitted things had gotten complicated, so she was there to tell Stefan they shouldn't see each other anymore. When Vivian Alamain, Louise Sorrell, called the landline from Statesville, Anna was baffled over what she was trying to say. Chloe took the phone and reeled over the news that Gabi was holding Stefan hostage in the secret room, so she rushed down there with Anna. Once Chloe appeared in front of him, Stefan realized he loved her too. Gabi ranted since Dr. Rolf should have undone Stefan's feelings for Chloe during the deprogramming process, but he insisted it was immutable. Although Gabi refused to believe that, Dr. Rolf reiterated that nothing could be done without better equipment. As Stefan looked at both Gabi and Chloe, he gushed over being in love with the two most beautiful women and considered himself lucky. At the Kyriakis mansion on Wednesday's Days episode, Bonnie Kyriakis, Judy Evans, was working on what she wanted to say at Kayla Johnson's, Mary Beth Evans, funeral when Sarah Horton, Lindsay Godfrey, walked in. Once Bonnie realized Sander Cook, Paul Telfer, signed the divorce papers, she tried to stop Sarah from signing them as well. Bonnie grabbed the papers, so Sarah chased her around the room until Bonnie finally relented and handed them back, giving Sarah a chance to sign them like she wanted. At Sander's motel room, he kissed Gwen Rischek, Emily O'Brien, passionately before pulling her inside and telling her to take her top off. Gwen was shocked, but Sander explained that he needed to make sure she wasn't wearing a wire. That left Gwen appalled since Sander thought she might turn on him. Gwen slapped Sander before offering updates on how she chose Sander over Jack Devereaux, Matthew Ashford, who cut her out of his life. Sander was amazed over Gwen doing that for him just because she cared, with no guarantee of getting anything in return. Gwen assumed Xander and Sarah would get back together as usual, but he said he just signed the divorce papers and that his marriage was over for good. Sander realized Gwen was the one who sacrificed for him and didn't judge him, unlike Sarah, who had all these rules and kept moving the goalposts. Although Xander wanted to show her how much she meant to him, Gwen hesitated. It was tough for Gwen to believe this was actually within reach, but Sander insisted it was more than that. Sander assured Gwen that he was here and wanted this before they fell back on the bed for a passionate reunion. In the town square on Wednesday's DOLO show, Alex Kyriakis, Robert Scott Wilson, ran into Allie Horton, Lindsay Arnold, and filled her in on his plan to win Stephanie Johnson, Abigail Klein, back in person. Allie admitted that if she were in Stephanie's shoes, she'd consider forgiving Alex based on his flowers and heartfelt apology note. Alex offered to play therapist for Allie and Chanel Dupree, Raven Bowens, since they were on a break, but Allie passed on that and sent Alex off to woo Stephanie. At Stephanie's place on Wednesday's Days episode, Chad Demura, Billy Flynn, opened up about his talk with Jack and how he didn't want to hold himself back from something great. Since Chad would never be over Abigail Demura, Marcy Miller, he felt he just had to live with that and move forward. Stephanie seemed irritated over Chad just now figuring this out and ranted about how she only caved to Alex because she couldn't be with Chad, now that Chad had confessed what he wanted. Stephanie admitted she was glad he didn't wait a minute longer. Once Stephanie crashed her lips into Chad's, Alex quietly opened the door and saw them making out. After Alex left the flowers and note in front of the door, he moped in the town square and bumped into Allie again. Since both Allie and Alex were down in the dumps, they decided to get a drink and skipped off to the bistro together. Back with Stephanie on Wednesday's episode, she reassured Chad that she was ready to take the next step. So they made love and basked in the afterglow together. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Stephanie's feelings will get messier as time goes on, so stay tuned. CDL's the place to be for fantastic Days of Our Lives spoilers, updates, and news, so make us your top DOL source. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our America People News YouTube channel for more update news.